Alright then, round number 4 here with allies. We just faced down Burn and won. Undo Cleric is a very, very good card in that matchup. We were just able to just double spell that one turn. Undo Cleric says whenever you play an ally, it or another ally enters, I should say, you gain life equal to the number of allies you control. So I just played that as my third creature, and then I played a fourth creature and just gained 7 life. And Burn, sure enough, cannot beat that without a Skullcrack, and they did not have one. So we're just going to move on and win that game, and then move on to our next game. Let's see here. Round number 4 action here. Waiting on our opponent. Let's see here. Waiting for a while for an opponent now. Oh, there's one. There's one. Alright, round 4 action. We have won the die roll. We will take that. Find this hand, which is a mulligan for sure. Into this hand, which is, I think, also a mulligan here. Yeah, it's also a mulligan here. This hand's fine, though. We're going to keep this one, getting rid of Coco and Envoy here. We're going to keep this. We're going to lead on Windswept Heath and pass it on back. Hope we can grab something with its bolt. They have a Yargle, which I appreciate on a spiritual level. They play Serum Visions here. So is this Storm, perhaps? Puts 2 cards on top. Sure. Let's go ahead and fetch here. Find ourselves a Sacred Foundry. And no, I will not pay the 2 life. Untap, upkeep, draw another Ornery Survivalist. So let's go ahead and jam that off this. Here are ally encampments. Always, yes, always yield. And then pass on back to them. There's a Flooded Strand here. They crack it. Get a Steam Vents, shock. Hopefully this is a dork here that we can bolt. They bolt our guy instead. Okay. And other Serum Visions from them. Let's hope for a lane off the top so I can cast the Ornery Survivals and hold a bolt. I don't find it, but I do find a Hot Up Reblade. So we're just going to play that instead. Always yes, always yield. And then we're just going to pass it on back. Opponent plays land. Plays a Blood Moon. Alright, that's pretty good. This was not what I thought it was. Alright. So this is not Storm then. Snapcaster Mage. Snap Serum Visions. Sure. Assume they're looking for lands here. They play a mountain here. We find a Bushwhacker here. So we're going to bolt this. And then surge this here Bushwhacker. Always yield. And we're just going to bring it on in for 5. And pass on back to them. They play an island here. Batterskull. What is this? That's pretty good. Not sure if it's going to be enough here, but always yield. In combat, attacking with Menace for 5. Takes them to 6, and they're going to gain life back with that Germ token there. They move to combat and smack us back for 4. We're gonna say no blocks. Go to 15, they go to 10. This race will be difficult because it relies on us having more mono red threats, which we don't have a lot of, but we find one. In fact, we find probably our best one here. Play a Koem Battle Singer. Do they have a counterspell? Because if they have Cryptic, this is definitely the time. Here's they do not. Always yes. Always yield. Move to combat. And are we going to be able to steal one here? Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, not sure if we can beat that one there, Chief. Alright, that was pretty good. Because we can't bring it in, because then they're just going to double block, kill one of our threats, and gain the 4 life right back. So we can't really do anything with that. We're just going to soak it here. Our only way out of this is through Menace. So there's no way we can get through this without all of our dudes. We find a mountain here, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it. Yeah, Blood Moon, a good card. Alright. Well, let's see here. This is interesting. I don't think we actually sideboard here. Well, we could bring in Selfless Spirit. We can bring in Selfless Spirit, I guess, and take out some Envoys, because they're just really, really good at, like, little things. But once again, we're just trying to be faster here. And normally I'd be killing the Bushwhacker in that slot, but since we're facing down Blood Moon, we just need something we can cast through the Blood Moon. Expedition Envoy is just kind of awkward. I want to bring in Gideon, but I can't cast it through Blood Moon in general since I only have 1 Plains. Bring 1 of each basic here. I think. Am I playing a mountain? I think I am. Yeah, we are. We're playing a mountain. Would like to go first? Yes, I would. We're going to find this hand here, and we're going to keep it. We're going to jam that first and pass on back. Serum Vision from our opponent. Two cards on top. We're going to fetch and find our Plains here. Go to our turn. We find another company here. Sure. We're going to play out this Kazandu Blade Master. And trigger. Always yield. Always yes. And then pass on back. We're going to shotgun the Steam Vents here. Play for removal spell. There's a Bolt. We draw Fire Mantle Mage, so we're going to cast that here. And pass on back to them. Now let's just hope we find not a Blood Moon here. Vidalcan Shackles. God, Blue Moon is just not fun now, is it? Always yield. Yes. And we're going to bring it on in. Brings him to 16 here. Alright, we're going to shock here. Move combat. Vidalcan Shackles there. Response, we're going to company. Leak. That is Real strong. Too bad they grabbed the wrong thing. Okay, and still bring this in because that's first strike. So they just block here, yeah. Pass on back to them. Oh, this deck is just not fun to play against. Blood Moons, Vidalcan Shackles, just... Oh, this is not fun. We're going to shock here as well, because Armed Life Toll doesn't actually matter a whole lot here. We're just going to pass it on back to them. Now we're going to Company. Oh. God, I hate it. Alright, well, we're going to have to bolt this thing, so they don't get it. Two cards on top. Mystic Sanctuary here from our opponents. Putting Leak on top, sure. Tells me they probably have a way to draw it. Bloodcomb Ballasinger. Player Comb Ballasinger here. Bring that in. That's an island. We're just going to concede because we just aren't enjoying this game.